Hello children, this is 12th English, Unit 6, poem Incident of a French Camp by Robert Browning. So now let us talk about the poet first. Robert Browning, born on 7th May 1812 and died on 12th December 1889, was an English poet and a playwright whose mastery of the dramatic monologue made him one of the foremost Victorian poets. He was educated mainly at home. His poems are known for his irony, characterization, dark humor, social commentary, historical setting, and challenging vocabulary and syntax. Before we begin into the poem, children, let us know interesting background of the incident of the French camp. Napoleon Bonaparte was originally an officer in the French army, became the army chief and a legendary warrior who later known for his military skill and genius. The poem Incident of the French Camp narrates an actual incident in the war in 1809 between France and Austria led by Napoleon. Napoleon was standing on Little Mount, eagerly looking towards Ratisbon. His mind was oppressed with anxious thoughts, and he said to himself that all his ambitious plan would come to nothing if Lance failed to storm Ratisbon. The poem describes an act of chivalry, gallantry, patriotism, and sacrifice on the part of a young French soldier. Now let us read the poem. You know, we French stormed Ratisbon a mile or so away. On a little mount, Napoleon stood on a storming day. With neck outthrust, you fancy how, legs wide, arms locked behind, as if no ball in the prone brow, oppressive with its might. So, in these lines, the poet is describing the scene of the French attack on the German city of Ratisbon. The narrator is one of the soldiers of the French army. Marshal Lannes led the French army and there was sudden violent attack on the city. So during that occasion, on that time, the French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte stood on a little mound just a mile away from the scene of the attack. He appeared to be so anxious and was so worried about the result of the attack. His neck was extended forward and his legs were wide apart. He had his arms locked behind and a cloud on his brow was visible. So it was obvious that he was contemplating on his future military plans and line of action. So here we find V refers to soldier. Is it clear, children? Now you see he is the Napoleon Bonaparte. Just see his posture, how he is standing, and he is a Marshal Lannes who led the army. And this is the Battle of Ratisbon. We'll move on to the second stanza. Just as perhaps he mused my plans, that so to earth may fall, let once my army leader Lance waver at yonder wall. Ah, twixt the battery smokes they flew, a rider bound on bound. Full galloping now bridle drew, until he reached the mount. So in these lines, Napoleon was standing, as we knew that the emperor was standing on a mount, musing over the events of the days to come. So he thought that all his plan that soared to the sky might fall to the earth if they failed to conquer Ratisbon. So he was eagerly waiting for his army commander, that is Lance, to flutter the French flag over the German city. So as he stood there, lost in thought, he saw a young soldier just galloping, riding fast, rushing towards him, full galloping. The young rider did not draw the bridle until he reached the mount where Napoleon stood. So in this paragraph, children, he refers to Napoleon. We'll move on to the third stanza. Then off they flung in smiling joy, and held himself erect, by just his horse mane a boy, you hardly could suspect. So tight he kept his lips compressed, scarce any blood came through. You locked twice ere you saw his breast was all but shot in two. So in these lines, the poet tries to appreciate the gallant behavior of the young soldier. When he reached the mount, he just jumped off his horse and stood erect before the chief, Napoleon. His mouth was full of blood, but he kept his lips compressed. Why? Because so that no drop of blood would come through it. One could never suspect that the boy's breast was shot into two unless one looked at him at least twice. The boy maintained his cool and composure with confidence and chivalry and conveyed the cheerful news of victory to the Emperor, French Napoleon Emperor Bonaparte. So he was so happy in order to reveal the victory to the Emperor. So this is the young soldier coming at the top speed to reveal the victory to the Emperor. So this is the fourth stanza. Well cried he, Emperor, my God's grace. We've got you, Ratisbon, the marshal in the marketplace, and you'll be there anon to see your flag bird flap his wings, where I, to heart's desire, perched him, the chief eye flashed, his plans soared up again like a fire. So in these lines, the poet tried to describe the way in which the young soldier revealed the good news about their success to Napoleon and how Napoleon reacted to it. So, although the young soldier was in intense pain, he opened his mouth and with great pride informed the news about the conquest of Ratisbon to his chief. He said that Marshal Lannes had reached the marketplace of the city and the victorious forces were waiting for the chief there. So, with much joy and pride, he informed Napoleon that he, with his own hand, had flown the French flag over Ratisbon. Then Napoleon's eyes just sparkled with ecstasy and satisfaction. His plan soared up again like a fire. So he once again started thinking about the future strategies. So you can see the French flag with the imperial eagle on the French flag. This is the symbol. Let us move on to the last stanza. The chief eyes flashed but presently softened itself as sheets. A film the mother eagle's eye when her bruised eaglet breathes. Your wounded? Nay, his soldier's pride. Touched to the quick, he said, I am killed, sire. And his chief beside, smiling, the boy fell dead. These lines show the loving and the affectionate behavior of Napoleon towards the young soldier who was fatally wounded. The sparkle that appeared on Chief's eye when hearing the news faded away as soon as he noticed that the young soldier was mortally wounded. Like how a mother eagle who feels agonized, who feels the pain, seeing her wounded eaglets, Napoleon expressed his grief and asked the boy whether he was wounded. The young soldier proudly declared that he gave up his life for the country. Then he fell down dead beside his chief. A smile of pride was apparent in his lips and he fell down dead. So this shows the real love that the boy sacrificed as he devoted to the duty till his death and proved a match to his emperor in courage and patriotism. Understood? So these are the meanings, children, for you to understand.